Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm going to go over the MFL rulebook, just so you guys know, and it's easier for the other league members to look at it. It is 11 sections, 4.5 pages, and with 63 articles. So I created this Tuesday night. Um, Then, just now, Chow, Feed Groundhog, or Mind Bake, went over this, edited it. He actually didn't want to, change anything, so he said it was pretty good. I don't know how good my audio is with this. I'm like right at my mic. But the MFL rulebook, how to play. You guys know how to play. So, Section 1 bans substances. Sorry if I'm having trouble speaking. I got rubber bands put on my braces, and I can hardly move my mouth. And one thing about braces, it makes your mouth water up a lot when you're talking. So, Article 1.01. Banned substances include potions of leaping, swiftness, strength, harming, regeneration, creative mode, and golden apples. Article 1.02. Any player found guilty of using banned substances during or after the game will forfeit the game and start the next game in the second quarter. Or as the book says, and start the second quarter of the next game down 7-0. So they won't play the fourth quarter of the next game. They'll go straight to the second quarter. So Article 1.03. If a player is found guilty of using banned substances for a second time, they will be suspended for the rest of the season. Article 1.04. If a player is found guilty of using banned substances for a third time, they will be kicked out of the league and may never come back. And that is, of course, because of the MLB. The MLB has done that. If you get banned for PEDs for a third time, you get kicked out of Major League Baseball for life. So, section number 2, passing rules. Article 2.01, players may hop to throw. Article 2.02, if a player hits B to drop the ball, it is considered a fumble. Article 2.03, a player may not move sideways while the interpole. A player may not move sideways with the interpole. Let me just kind of edit that. So, okay. So, Article 2.03. A player may not move sideways with the interpole in hand if he or she does, a false start penalty shall be called. Article 2.04. To complete a pass, both feet of the player need to be on the line, not the hash. And the hash are the two vertical lines. Section 3, running rules. I'll just go down to that. Article 3.01. The player must hold a piece of leather when running. Article 3.02. If a player hits B to drop the ball while running, it is considered a fumble. 3.03. The runner may hit the defensive player to create running space, because we usually crowd the line. If tackled outside the hash, the ball shall be spotted at the near-sided hash. Section 4, defense. Article 4.01. The defensive player must stand 2 blocks away on one place and 3 blocks away from the opposing player on field goals, punts, and passes. Article 4.02. When the defensive player tackles or believes he or she has tackled the offensive player, they shall stand at the site where the tackle was made. The referee must then place the down marker where he or she believes the tackle was made. So pretty much that's stating, you know how sometimes I think I've tackled somebody, which in some cases I don't. I'll stand there. So that's what that's talking about. Article 4.03. If a defensive player believes a tackle is made, but the referee says no tackle, the defensive player stands where he believes the tackle was made and can appeal or challenge the call. Appeal and challenge are just the same thing. 4.04. The defensive player may deflect a pass at the line of scrimmage, but may not down the field. So pretty much that's saying. You can deflect a pass like how I won the semifinal last season, but you cannot go down on a Hail Mary and knock the ball out of the end zone. Section 5, challenges. And this is kind of a odd one. To me it is. 5.01. If a player wants to challenge the call, they throw a piece of redstone and must clearly state what he or she wants to challenge. Article 5.02. If someone is filming the game who is not a referee, must send the play footage to one of the referees. So pretty much that's saying, like, if I'm playing Mason on Towers of Ref and I want to challenge something, I would go back. Actually, no. Yeah, I can do that. I would pull out this. I'll pull out my QuickTime player, which Tal and I both used to record our PC screen. So I would go back and record that scene, and then I would email it to him, and he would challenge it. So a challenge would probably typically take a minute to 2 minutes. Article 5.03. If a referee has the game on film, they must review the footage. If they don't like the angle of the replay, they may request another angle if another one is available. If a player challenging the play does not like the outcome, they may protest the game. If he Groundhog 03, Tao, and Lil John 993, me, will review the play the next day. If they find that the ruling of the play was incorrect, so it, say 4th down, say it's like, 4th down, 10 seconds to go, and somebody, thinks they've completed a pass and both feet are on the line, but it's ruled incomplete, and the ref, after the replay, still says it's incomplete, you can protest that, and pretty much, if Tal and I find that it was a completed pass, as the article says, if they find that the ruling of the play was incorrect, the player who protests the game will have the chance to resume the game from that point the same day. Now, you don't have to. That's why I put they will have the chance. Section 6, uniforms. Teams may not have more than 2 colors on their uniform unless accepted by the league. So that's pretty much saying I could have a red helmet, a red jersey, and red shoes, and white pants. That's 2 total colors. So yeah, unless the league, says yes you can, if it's for a special occasion, if Tal and I, we can accept that. The team's helmet color must match another part of the uniform. So pretty much what that is saying is you can't have a white helmet and the rest of your uniform be red. Your helmet color has to match a color of your uniform. Article 6.03. If games are played in October, teams must wear pink shoes. Article 6.04. If part of a player's uniform breaks, they must replace the same color. They must replace that part of the uniform with the same color as before. Section 7. Conferences / adding teams. And yes, guys, I know this is long. It took me a while to make this. But once we get down to Section 11, it's like 26 articles. But they're real simple. Sorry, trying to clear my throat. It's hard with races. So, Article 7.01. Teams will be added in groups of 2 starting next season, Season 6. Article 7.02. Conferences will have an even amount of teams, thus Article 7.01. Article 7.03. A group of teams may start their own conference. 7.04. Starter conferences must be named Eastern, Western, Northern, or Southern. After one season, they may change their name. So pretty much that's saying In season 6, if we still have 4 teams, like Mason and I will probably be in a conference, and Tao and Ashland will be in a conference. So one of us would be, one of those 4, and the other would be one of the 3 remaining. Section 8, playoffs. Article 8.01. The playoffs will always be single elimination. Article 8.02. It will always be a 4-team playoff unless voted on by league members. So that means if we have 8 teams in the league, it would still be a 4-team playoff. 8.03. Until there are 5 or more members in the MFL, every team is automatically in the playoffs. Section 8.04. The Cricket Bowl will always be live streamed. Oh, my phone's going off. Section 9, scheduling. Article 9.01. Each team will play each other twice. And that was the only thing I had right now, because we don't have conferences in play. But once we get conferences, I will tell you guys that. Section 10, refereeing. Article 10.01. Referees may disqualify any player from the game. Referees may decide to challenge players themselves. Article 10.03. Referees must keep track of time and score. But when I'm recording, I might keep track of time. Any referee who throws a game for a team may no longer be a referee in the MFL. So that's purposely making a call for a team to win. Now, Section 11, general rules. So this is 16 just rules that I just came up with that were not part of any other section. I'm just gonna list these. No arguing and crying may lead to an ejection. Play fail. Players who complain about regular season games, which do not matter to the playoffs, may be punished. Have fun. Do not over celebrate. You may have music for a victory and or a touchdown. Giant will handle scheduling and standings. Teams are required to turn in a full 24-man roster to the commissioner by 1 hour before kickoff of the season. I'm not going to require it for season 5, just because nobody knows it yet, except how. Teams are allowed to upload games to YouTube. Teams are not allowed to upload games to any other website without the permission by the league members. So every league member has to say you can upload this to Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Teams are all football rules may be called, so offsides, false start, intentional grounding, stuff like that. Only the commissioner is allowed to make changes to this rulebook once it is approved by the league, and the league is telling me, so only I can make changes. Games will never be played on Sunday. Any team can change their name and or city name at any time. If new stadiums are built, the seating and exterior must be done by 2 days before the next season. Stadiums must have good locker rooms for the visiting team, and the last rule of the rulebook. Stadiums must have a bus terminal for the visiting team, and may have one for the home team. So, that's just because, players in the home team are probably going to, live in the city and they can just drive. So that is it, guys. That's the MFL rulebook. So yeah, I'm excited. July 5th.